Sorry, guys. Hello, beautiful people. How are you doing, guys? Hope you're doing great, guys. I'm doing okay. I'm doing fantastic. It's good to be back here again. Don't forget, it's your favorite baby girl, Sarah Fidelis. Yes, guys, and I'm back. And I really mean to always be here, guys, because if I'm not here right now, I feel like the whole lot I'm missing out. So, guys, I'm super excited that I'm going to come back, but I think I'll have to reschedule my time so that I can always do it earlier before evening. Yes, but I feel like it's the time where I usually am free. During the day, I'm always choked up and busy. And I'm not like this. Not all the time though. But these days I've been like free during the night, like in the night time. I'm always free, but I'm super excited I gotta be here back. And yesterday was fun, yeah. I actually wanted to do just a 5, 6, 10 minute video just to end the month of August. But eventually it turned out to be more than 30 minutes. Yes, guys. And I'm super, super excited because you guys made it. So you guys made it fun and interactive and interesting. And hopefully fantastic individuals like you get to join back today and I will do more. Okay. Okay, Peter the Rock. I was almost telling people that I had the best of time yesterday, and thank you for joining in on my live today. It's nice to have you here today, and I equally have an interesting question today because most times when I see things, I'm always bothered because I keep wondering if this thing is actually what people say because let me not just put you in suspense. Now, this is the question of today. Don't forget to click on the like button. Don't forget to click on the like button and share as well. So I saw something and I was worried and it got me thinking and I have my opinion actually. There's always this proposal going on every time. Thank you so much, Peter. There's always this proposal going on every time, and you see ladies get to turn down a guy's proposal. And every time I come in the comment section, I see people saying that whoever told these guys to always come out in the public to propose, why don't they do it in the secret and blah blah blah. Then something got me thinking, and how I wish I can be able to share the video. Every other person that actually seen the videos during proposal stops. Now my curiosity is this: is it actually true that public proposal is one of the reasons why ladies are not accepting it? Because I'm a lady, and for me, I feel like it's not true. It's not true. Now, my reason is this: I feel like in every relationship where a guy and a lady is in a relationship, the two parties should be able to understand themselves to a level where even if they are talking about marriage, the both parties already know their families, their friends. Like, I don't know how to put it, but I feel like there is a level where they know themselves to the point where this one knows that he or she wants to get married to this individual. Hello, Rajesh Freaks. Okay, I'm Daisy. You are from India. By your picture, how you doing today? Tell me where you're watching from. Already, I know where Peter the Rock is watching from Ogun State or right? Peter the Rock, am I correct? From Ogun State. If you're just joining in, tell me where you're watching from, and don't forget to click on the like button, guys. So, like I said, Peter, I'm waiting for you to give me your own opinion, your suggestion. Is public proposal why many ladies turn down proposal? It's public proposal, one of the reasons. Like I was saying, I feel like it's not a reason why ladies, yeah, yeah, of course, I know that. So you're welcome. So you can equally join in the conversation. And for me, I feel like, okay, I'm waiting for you to tell me your own opinion, actually. Okay, say I'm right. Okay, you can equally add yours as well. So the reality is this: I feel like every time I see people make it look like the lady is the one that is at fault, and it makes it look like they have a bad intention. Now, there was this video I saw recently. I'm from Nigeria, Rajesh. Yes, I'm from Nigeria. I'm from Nigeria, Abuja to be precise. Okay, so every time I see things like that, and people get to say that the ladies are actually at fault, I find it very, very annoying, because I feel like there are there are levels to things. You are in a relationship with a lady and she doesn't know you to the point where you get to propose in the public and she says no. Now, if you find out, you will realize that it's either these people started this relationship like friends with benefits, and for the guy, he's assuming that, okay, maybe in the long run, his mindset changed from friends with benefit to probably liking this lady or loving her. Yes, that's the question, Peter. So, and the reality is this: when they turn down this proposal, it's now make it look like every other lady is inclusive in the issue why they do that. No, it's because the guy, when they entered the relationship, they had their agenda and their purpose why they entered there. Rajesh freaks, don't forget to click on the like button. Now, they had their agenda and their purpose, probably friends with benefit, probably just for, just to be around each other. Probably anytime the guy needs something, he could be able to call on the lady, and from then it moved, it changed, and they became closer to each other. They started calling each other, talking to each other. Now, there was never a time where this guy made it look like he was ever going to settle this lady. And probably from the start, the lady might have even tell him that I don't see myself settling down with you. Now, for the guy, he feels that we have spent 6 months, 3 months, 1 year together. I feel like it's time to say yes. And he might come out in the public to make the girl accept it. And there are some ladies who, it's not just some ladies, it's a reality. My kind of person, I'm not interested in what you're bringing. I'm not interested in the cars, what you have. My better way, or probably what I'm interested in, is if I like you, if I'm going to spend the rest of my life with, then I feel like I'll do forever with you. Then some guys will think, oh, because of I can take care of her, I can do what she wants. I feel like if I do it in the public, she will definitely say yes. But that's the biggest mistake they ever make. That's the biggest mistake. So Peter says, if a guy is going to marry a lady, the lady knows long before. Thank you so much, Peter. Exactly what I'm saying. The lady should be able to know. See, most times when the guy proposes in the public, it's more like formality. Like, I want to share it with my friends that this is the woman I want to spend the rest of my life with. But there's so many guys there who are more like kindergarten guys who feel like it's why would a girl disappoint after collecting things, eating with a guy and stuff like that. I just feel like the guy wants to use that to, make her not to say no. There are some ladies, and the funny aspect, Peter, if you agree with me, there are billions, I think, after that day, it got me thinking, there are billions of people who are probably turned a relationship in the private because if at all, there are billions of people who have turned down relationship in the private. You know why? Because if a lady can be bold enough to turn down relationship in the public, so there are many individuals also who have eventually do the same in the private, because for them, nobody's there and they're like, no, I don't think I want to spend the rest of my life with, or probably, why didn't you discuss this with me and stuff like that. That's why most times you tell people in relationship, let it be known to the both parties that this way you are going to. The moment where you start, that's why people do not understand these things. You are in a relationship with someone, and for you are dating. Why relationship is bigger than dating. Now you want to propose to a lady that probably do not know two of your friends. She might have been seeing them on phone or something. She don't even know your mom or your siblings. She has never talked to them. Now I feel that there are levels to relationship where the lady should be able to know your friends, and you too should be able to know her friends. See, to the point where you might even have one or two person's number to want to surprise her in a proposal where you do it and her friends will be around. That is the level where a lady will never say no. Okay, Peter, you said something. First of all, Rajesh Freak said, what is ganja benefit? Rajesh, we are talking about public proposal here, and I don't know why you're asking ganja benefits. What we are saying here, Rajesh, is public proposal one of the reasons why women turn down proposal? Please, um, let's do justice to that one. And okay, you say yes, you got it. These days they hold proposal ceremony. Exactly. These days they hold proposal ceremony where probably family, friends, very close relation, people that are related to the lady or the guy, where they get to surprise them, like people that will make the day lively, like just very few individuals. Then you get to do a proposal where it's more like a threat or more like, I feel like most times when a guy do that and he knows that he's not sure, it's more like he just wants to embarrass himself and put himself out there on social media. Now, you said, as a matter of fact, 40% of ladies who accept the proposal in public just manage to do so. Yes, but that does not mean that those individuals who accept it in public do not want to. They are very individual. There are also individuals who knows that, okay, there was this one that I saw. The lady actually thought she was coming for a friend's proposal. Now, while she was there, I really like that proposal. It was actually nice concept. You know, she knew the people around her. You could see how she was relating with them. Now, while she was there, and the moment she came in, and she knew her guy was actually there, because in her mind, she thought she was coming for someone close to the guys, someone close to the guy, and she was around there, and her guy too was there. And when he came around, the next thing she saw was, while she was waiting and trying to capture the moment, the next thing she saw, he then went to the middle and they gave him flowers, and she was like, would you stop causing attention or shooting the agenda, not knowing that was her proposal. And at the end of the day, when she got the message or the memo that this is your proposal, then because she saw that the camera, everything has now, is directed to her, then she got to realize that, how fantastic that was. Now, the people around there, the people around her at that moment, she's familiar with them. It's not like a stranger. They are not strange to her. They are not strange to her, exactly. They are not strange to her. So she's familiar with them and she knows them very, very well. So it was very okay. So that's how it should be. So when you come out in the public to propose, public proposal is not bad. It's actually sweet where people get to celebrate with you. See, there are even cases where you might not even tell your family and friends. There are cases where you want to do it and surprise her. You do it to the point where, you see, when you are doing something like that, you don't tell people to start to capture the moment. You just have one person that you know that you have to tag along with this individual to capture the moment. Then leave the rest for every other person. That you see them sharing the moment and making you happy at that moment. So the point where you are kneeling down and the lady is looking at you. And one funny aspect is this. One thing that made me understand that that guy has been joking around with this lady is the point where he knelt down and he saw that the lady was just like worried and surprised, and he went closer. One of the friend, I think, dragged her out of that scene, and they all both left. Now imagine the lady is aware and she knows him so well. She might even know him. But the question is, did she know him to the point where she knew that this one was going to settle down with her friend? So at that point, she was like, when friends are around you, they just know that this is the one, this is the one. Because when you're talking, it's more like when we settle, when we get married, like that, like that. They should be able to see the sense or hear it one way or the other. When ladies discuss, they go so deep, they talk so well to the point where they get to understand themselves. You don't need to tell a lady that this is your guy or probably this is someone you're in a relationship with. The moment when they start to see you, even making calls alone, they get the sense that, oh, this is her person, and they know that. So one thing I must always disagree is that public proposal is not the reason why ladies turn down proposal. I feel like so many guys are not even sure of themselves. So guys, if you're just joining in on my live, don't forget to click on the like button, and you can equally join in the conversation. Is public proposal one of the reasons why ladies turn down proposal? So tell me your own opinion. I'm waiting for you. And don't forget to tell me where you're watching from. Don't forget to tell me where you're watching from. And Peter said something. He said the guy wants to surprise someone who is not yet convinced. Exactly. Now he wants to surprise someone who probably they might not for the one thing about ladies is even if they want to settle. I say one thing about ladies, like I'm a lady, I can for some to some extent say what as a lady what we can think, the way we can think, because I'm a lady, I can relate. Now, one thing as ladies is when you start to see a guy, when you're in a relationship or probably a guy is coming around, it's more like when a guy is coming around, we know those players. That's the way it is. We know those ones that are coming for just flings. We know those ones that are serious. We know those ones that have a time frame. You get, because it's more like they're in your nose. They're always calling, checking up on you and stuff like that. It's not bad. It's equally nice. It's fantastic. But you know, ladies, they can sense so many things, and the moment they are sensing it, they try to give you space or give you the attention or whatever. So the point, even if you come with flashy cars with money and everything, but the point where you came in the first instance with the point where you just want to be friends, let's just do it. And tomorrow you're bringing rings, and they're like, I don't even know where you're coming from. I don't even know the kind of where you're walking. I don't even know who your parents are. And not see, it takes very strong ladies to be able to turn down such proposal, because there are some that will actually collect that kind of proposal. There are some that will just be like, oh my God, this is a big opportunity. But there are many out there who understand what marriage is. Marriage is not a thing of, it's not a child's play. It's something that you spend the rest of your life with an unknown individual that you get to know them more in marriage. The point when you are in a relationship with a guy for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 10 years, you don't even know him. Now, I see most people who are in a relationship and they thought maybe living together. I'm doing so good, Augustine JJ Ako. Thank you for joining in on my live. Have you subscribed to my YouTube channel? And don't forget to click on the like button. I'm doing great. I'm doing awesome. Hope you're doing great and fantastic. And tell me where you're watching from. Judging by your name, I feel like you're in Nigeria, but still tell me where you're watching from. Don't forget to click on the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, and Augustine, please join in the conversation. I was saying, is public proposal one of the reasons why ladies turn down proposal? Is public proposal one of the reasons why ladies turn down proposal? So tell me as a guy, do you think there's so many guys who made it look like it's because the guy went to the public to do that? That was why the lady turned down. So tell me as a guy, do you think that's one of the reasons why a lady would do that? Because I'm speaking in the perspective of a lady and generally, giving her my own opinion why I think that is not the reason. So Augustine, tell me where you're watching from. Don't forget to click on the like button and don't forget to join in on the conversation, Austin. So I'm waiting for you also there that have joined as well. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, Augustine, nice to have you from Abuja. I'm equally in Abuja here, and it's nice to have someone who is from Abuja equally joining in on my live. It's nice to have you. So if you're just joining in, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and don't forget to join in on the conversation. Is public proposal one of the reasons or the reason why ladies turn down proposal? So tell me, I'm waiting for you, Austin. I'm Peter the Rock. I don't know if you're still there. I don't know if you're still there. Okay, so like I was saying, you see, at the end of the day, people do not really understand the way women think. Um, Augustine, firstly, you should be able to respond to the question of the day. Then we'll talk about that later. Just respond to the question of the day so that I can continue with the discussion. Tell me your own opinion. Tell me what you think. And I've not seen you have you subscribed to my YouTube channel? Have you subscribed, Austin? Have you subscribed? So, like I'll say, now the reality is this. There's a way women operate, like I said before now. There are ways women operate. So if you don't give her time, there are people who you might rush. They will equally rush with you, and they don't mind rushing out as well. All my life I've been carried by grace. So the reality is for you to know the time frame, know what you're doing in the relationship, so that you will not be a victim. Now, it's for me, I feel so bad sometimes when you make all those efforts to come out there to propose and somebody's turning down your proposal. It's equally a big deal, yes. But I feel like for you to be able to go that extra, you should be sure that she is ready for you. Now, women, it does not matter how many years you have been in a relationship. I see people who are around people and they will tell you, I don't really feel like I want to settle with this one. I just feel like I'm around with him because I'm waiting for the right person. And the point where they get the right person, they are done and they are gone. To you, you feel that you're falling in love with that individual. And the journey is forever. And it's not like the time where we are in, the world where we are in, where people, after 2 years, 3 years, and they're like, okay, I'm done. I can't continue. And they want to go out in the world. And that's what we're having today. That's why most times some guys do not know that some things is even better that the lady turned down your proposal than accepting it and entering marriage, after people coming around, tomorrow you are done with your marriage. People think 10 years relationship is okay enough. You should be able to go deep in conversation to be very sure that these ladies want to be married with you or married or be your wife. Because most times some ladies can just enjoy your character and probably benefit from whatever you're giving them and they just be around you because of the advantage. And tomorrow they just assume that you are there. And most times, some guys think that because of the kind of things that they do, they assume that a lady would want to settle with them. So they just stay around there without any, deep conversation, without questions from her family or she knowing, even if you know most times in a relationship where even as the guy knows so well about her family, it's not it's equally good also that the guy knows more too about her family, because you see most times where the guy knows so well about her family and the lady is more like you know trying to hold back some information, and she's like, oh no, you don't need to know my parent now, I just feel like you need time. And you have been with this lady for 6 months, 3 months, and she's giving you time. You tell you, okay, you just hold on a bit and stuff like that. Now a lady is telling you something like that and tomorrow you come out and still publicly want to do that. So such lady can even turn down your proposal. Such lady can turn down your proposal because if she's not willing to tell you about her family, tell you things about people around her, those that she loves, it means she's not ready to open up or settle down with you. It means she's not willing to go forever with you. So at the point where you know all these things and you still stay. Now, my biggest annoyance is the fact that most of these individuals see the warning signs, the warning signals. They see the warning signals. They see the warning signals. Austin, go to my Austin, search for Sarah Fidelis on Facebook. Yes, Sarah Fidelis on Facebook. You can send me a message there. You can send me a message there. I'm on live right now. I can't leave what I'm doing to respond to you, Austin. I understand you want to know more about me, but you got to partake in my life. Since you're already here, you got to partake in my life. So tell me where you already say where you're watching from. So don't forget to click. Don't forget to subscribe, and you can equally go and follow me on Facebook and send me a message. Then I will get to see you there. So hopefully get to do that. Sarah Fidelis on Facebook. So send me a message, or you can equally do that on YouTube here, but I can't respond to you here right now. But better still, do that on Facebook. Sarah Fidelis on Facebook. Go and follow me, and I'll respond to you, Austin. Then I'm waiting for you to send in your conversation. Tell me what you think. What are your opinions on what I'm saying on my discussion right now? Hope that sits well with you. So the reality is most guys see these warning signals, but they still want to stay around. That's why most times I do not really feel bad for these individuals. You see the warning signals, you assume that probably everything is fine, and you just stay around, and you feel, you think it's gonna be okay. And most, in some cases where you see some ladies who, they know that this guy is violent, and they know that he's aggressive, they know that his character is so bad and they don't like it. You expect these ladies to just stay around. And my biggest mistake or my biggest regret is to some ladies who, you know that you don't like his character and you still stay around. Why? You just want to enjoy what he has, which is not a big deal. Most times that has really put so many ladies in trouble. Yes, of recent time, I think a lady, I think during my last life, we had an argument because we said 9,000. Someone said 9,000 is way too much and can feed family of, is it two or four? Two, right? And I was trying to explain to them that 9,000 cannot do so well for someone who does not have anything. So many ladies have collected, a lady collected that amount, 9,000 naira. And at the end of the day, she's dead today. Why? Because she refused to attend to attend the invitation and refused to return the money. So you see where so many ladies put themselves. You don't want to do something and you collect something. That's why so many of them are still around. Not that they want to settle with this guy. They are still around there playing games. And all of a sudden, for the guy, he might feel like, okay, I want to do this so that every other jokes we have been joking, we just settle one time for all. And, we might start something here. Or probably the guy is looking that he has no time, and if he's looking around him, he sees that there's no other tangible individual other than she. And but the lady, she's willing to take the risk and move on to somewhere else than spend the rest of her life. We both know that they will never spend the rest of their life together. So most cases, these people see the warning signs, the warning signals, but they still want to pretend that they do not see it, that they do not know, and they will go ahead to do this proposal in the public, and it becomes a thing of the public where people now assume that the girl has done something terrible, something ridiculous, something unbelievable. Do you expect the lady to accept the proposal when eventually she will reject it later and she will not go on with the marriage? Because it's really crazy. I saw something on recent and that one was really, really crazy. And it got me thinking, and I was wondering why. The point where a guy, set up a proposal, I think he called it a planner, to set up a proposal for him. Eventually, the lady did the best because the guy gave her what he wanted, and the lady did awesomely well. And right now, the lady did not turn up, which because the planner had to call the guy, and he was like, "It is what it is." The lady did not turn up and stuff like that. So I was in my head thinking, there are things that the devil can do, but there are cases like this that the difference that attack comes when they are preparing for the wedding or stuff like that. But situations like this or proposal and the lady did not come out, and it's like there are things that happens that a guy needs to learn his lesson. Because when people around him see that, tomorrow he might be very careful. Tomorrow he might not want to do it for someone who fits him so well, or someone who he will probably spend the rest of his life with. He will not want to spend too much because he might be scared. But these are what guys need to do in a relationship, even ladies as well. We need to engage ourselves in conversation. We need to talk more. It's not enough that you just say this the normal have you eaten and stuff like that. There are levels and there are levels to things like that. That is the way it is. That's the reality. Peter, you're saying you say I've been a village people frustrate the proposal. No, the truth you see, most times we say village people, we know that the enemy can do something. That one is for sure. We know that the devil can do. There's one thing that the devil will do is not bring it to light, because the point where it's happening, The only thing he can do is to just, see that it brings rain or cause something. But the point where the guy knows that I must accept, God forbid, maybe the lady all of a sudden gets mad or she's mad and stuff like that, or she forgets him. But the point where they are there together, the lady will definitely say yes. That's one thing village people cannot stop. So, but the only thing village people can do is to delay, to cause delay. But the point where God makes it now, okay, this is not the time. They can't do nothing about it. That's the reality. So for me, it's not, it's village people can do their thing, but the reality is that guys need to understand it's not enough. It's not enough that you talk, but how well did you talk? How well do you know each other? Is it just take going out, because you're having sex already for you feel like it's already enough. With so many of you take that risk, and all of a sudden, for me, the guy may not be at loss. The lady is the one at the losing end because at the end of the day, you are done over to the next one, despite the fact that you're giving your body and you are saying no. So I feel like you have been playing games with your life and you are really causing harm for yourself. Okay, this one is really difficult to pronounce right now. Yankno Ikosin. I don't know if I did justice to that name, but sorry if I murdered that name. Hi, hello, how you doing this beautiful evening? I think it's almost 8:30. Yeah, I'm from Nigeria. I'm making this video from Nigeria here in Abuja. So tell me where you are watching from. And don't forget to subscribe and click. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe and then click on the like button. Italy. Wow, how is Italy today? How is Italy today? I really like Italy. Italy is one country that I really like. I don't know why. I think there was this couple I like their program. So I really follow them, Julian and B. Yes, Julian and B. Every Thursday I don't joke with that program. Right now they don't do that program. So how is Italy? Oh, you say great. Oh, fantastic. Nigeria is equally great, and I know you're doing great. So yeah, of course I'll do that. Are you originally from Italy, or are you originally Italian, or you're a visitor in Italy? Are you originally Italian? Are you originally Augustine? You're asking. I told you already that I'm from Nigeria. I told you you said you're in Abuja. I told you I'm equally in Abuja. Okay, you are based in Italy. Yes, by your name, that's what I just I saw the name and I know that's not. It doesn't sound Italian. So okay, it's nice. Oh, and you're from Nigeria. That's fantastic. That's lovely. But what's your state of origin from Nigeria? Because this name is looking more like from the south side, but I guess not. I'm not sure. It's sounding more like from the south side. No, or is it not that name? But I think it's my first time seeing this name actually. I think it's my first time seeing this name. Wow. So wow. I guess right. South South Akwa Ibom. Okay, so it's more like I actually wanted to get the pronunciation. Yank no Ikonsin. I don't think I got it, but at least I tried. I didn't more than that. So it's nice to have you, Yank no Ikonsin. So tell me, now I understand if I have to pronounce your name, I have to be sounding from my nose. It must come from the nose because the name is more like it give another sound. But anyways, it's nice to have you. Econsin. Let me just go with the Econsin. Yes. Augustine, you're really a funny person. I told you, you're on the live, and I told you to follow me on Facebook and send me a message there. And you keep sending the message there. You just met me today, and you want to come and visit me when you will be available. Okay, Augustine JJ Ako. JJ Ako, you told me you're from Abuja. What's your state of origin? But anyways, joining the conversation, Augustine, joining the conversation, and equally join in the conversation. I was asking, I said, Is public proposal the reason why ladies turn down proposal? Is public proposal the reason why? Because you agree with me that you've seen so many proposals on social media, and despite the fact the guy might be wealthy, rich, some might not be, and you see some ladies turning them down, and you'll be wondering what might be the reason. So, and one of the reasons why I saw so many guys were putting down was because the guy did it in the public. For me, I feel like there are even so many private proposals that so many ladies have turned down. So, what could be the reason why you think that so many ladies have turned down public proposal? Did you agree with those individuals that said it's because they proposed in the public? Some even said that the reason is because some were even angry that the guy knelt down, that the guy wants to be a nice gentleman. Some were even angry with that the guy knelt down. So you see, so many crazy things are happening, and it's really funny how some people think kneeling down does not give you any award nor any achievement. It's more like you're doing your thing. Then when the right time comes, you know if your woman respects you or not. But so many guys think, but the reality is, what people say on social media is not who they really are. That's one thing I keep telling people. People come out. I remember there was this lady. I'm trying to remember her name. She's one of these celebrity ladies. And she said before now there was this advice she gave out to some ladies. And she was like, "There for no reason, don't go out there to cook for guys. Don't do that for love, blah blah blah, and stuff like that." Today she's coming out to say something, and she said something what she did for love. That she had to travel from what state to Enugu state. I think Blessing CEO or something. She had to travel that far to go and give the guy she loved food. I don't know if she's with the guy or not, but you see these individuals, there are so many people who she might have misled. Nobody's saying that because you're in a relationship with a guy, she becomes his mother or his wife. But it doesn't mean that someone you're in a serious relationship with, you can do one or two, but there are limitations to what you can do. But at the end of the day, she's coming out sitting down and she's saying a manner of thing. The other day, it was one other lady, I think Big Brother Niger, former housemate. She came out to say, in a relationship, you know, when you're in a relationship, you can equally be in another one. According to her, if you're dating, you can be here and be there just to be sure. And there are so many ladies who will sit down, listen, and be so excited that um she's a celebrity and they feel that, oh, she knows it so well. But at that point, thankfully, so many people came out there and they really, 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 lashed at her because coming from a lady who's not even married, nobody's saying that whether or not she's married, she cannot do that. But the fact that at that level she's still thinking like that, I feel like she will never go far. I feel like she'll never go. Yeah, I feel like she'll never at all. So, but the reality is this, guys. I feel like I want to do something. My attention is needed, and I need to go on. Go on. Sorry, guys. So, guys, I think I'll be rounding up from now because it's almost time. Where I get it cool. I think I'll be rounding off now. But anyways, thank you guys for joining in on my live. So thank you guys on my live. So thank you. I didn't get to hear your own opinion from Akwa Ibom. So he's based in Italy. Augustine here has been asking for a private chat, but I told him to send me a message on Sarah Fidelis on Facebook, guys. Please don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Sarah Fidelis, for a very more interesting videos content there. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook if you have not followed me. Sarah Fidelis on Facebook. And every Saturday, guys, I go live on Facebook every Saturday for a very interesting topic. For a very interesting topic. You will love it. Peter the Rock. I don't know if you follow me on Facebook, but I really love an individual like you who always engage in conversation like this. So you can join me on Facebook for a very interesting one because we can relate very well since we are from Nigeria. So thank you guys for joining in on my life. Hopefully, I get to see you guys tomorrow for a very interesting topic as well because I think I have two or three. Every day things keep happening and you keep wondering if one don't really need to clarify these things because there's so many people who might think for them these ladies who keep doing this thing are devilish or are evil. But I feel like some other individuals like you would agree with me that it's the guy that is making the big mistake and they think that it's the fault of the ladies. But hopefully we get to discuss this same topic some other time. Yes, we might discuss it in another angle. But thank you guys for joining in on my live, and to those that did not forget to click on the like button, thank you so much. Thank you to all those who stayed back and watched. Thank you, Peace at the Rock. Thank you, Ikosin. Thank you for joining in. Thank you, Augustine. Thank you, Rakish Freaks. Thank you, all the way from India. Thank you. I think that's all. Okay. Thank you guys for joining in on my live. Hopefully, I get to see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully. I'm not going to promise. So, thank you all and have a lovely night. Thank you and have fun. Bye bye, guys.